I'm voting. I'm rooting for Tigres because fuck Bayer. That's why. You fuck me. Tigres Bayer in the Club World Cup final today. Tigres, a Mexican team with a more recent, what do you call it? A rise. They're a modern team. Bayer, of course, the legendary German club that wins everything, always, forever. It's a bit of a drag, frankly, how good they are. We got an exotic good trader. We're back with more Rimworld. I think this is episode 4 of our Knights of the Crossroads. We don't really have much of a fort. It's cold, just like real life. What we've got is a cave. In which it is barely acceptable temperatures. Then we've got this room here, which is only recently modified. It used to be part prison. It is now not part prison. Get rid of that, actually. We're also making some clothes here. No biggie. No biggie. We got toques and jackets. That's all that really matters, right? Got new socks and drawers. This is our kitchen building. It's got a nice dining room and a halfway decent kitchen. We don't have any electricity or anything. We need to kill these yaks for meat. They're made of meat. I can't believe they're made of meat. That was a weird end to that track, I'll be honest with you. I've clicked world music on Pretzel and everything has a sitar in it. Oh, the camera's fucked up, hold on. I'm a professional. I stream 4 days a week. Killing me, Smalls. No? Smalls? You're killing me? Yeah. I cranked it up. It somehow went down a crank. I did have trouble taking the lens cap off. So there's that. Also, I can tell it's not level. But that doesn't fucking matter with a green screen. It'll be at any angle. Doesn't fucking matter. Let's play some fucking Rimworld. And start the clock real slow. We want to make sure that we're on granite blocks, because we want to get the walls up, or at least some semblance of the walls. You can see we've outlined them. They're just not up yet, though. There's a road that goes right through here. It goes down here, it hits a hard block, and then turns. And that's what we want. We started with 5. I think these 2 are converted prisoners. And I was thinking about building the prison here, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think the prison's going to be right here, though. With a road out, or a door out there. We'll be at a weird little diagonal prison, but we want to do it when there's no snow. So the only thing I think else we'll build this year is walls, external walls. Right, so I've been watching the impeachment. I think the Democrats present a good case, but I think obviously it's ultimately futile. Which I think is not a good thing. I think it says some really negative things about democracy, that it is futile. But I don't think anyone's ever going to be compelled by it on any side. And the reason I don't think they're going to be compelled by it is that we fail to accept premises and arguments now, because accepting anything gives ground to concede. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it quite any other way than that. No one can be like, oh well, I agree with you that in principle violence at the Capitol is bad. It's like people aren't even willing to make that agreement, even in a collegial body like the Senate. You can talk about like the absurdness, or what you believe is absurdness of Trump's guilt or responsibility for the actions of people at the Capitol. But in the end, the Republican Party clearly isn't willing to hold him responsible. So, no matter what degree to which you think he may or may not be responsible, you'll never deliver a contrary message to the Republican Party. Smithing is done. Alright, let's do... what, terrain rehab? So we can put down dirt? It's such a silly level. No, let's do plate. We did that huge fucking lump of steel, and we still don't really have that much steel. This is 235. Okay, we're up to like 300, right? So, right. So this is where we start to run into this hill. We'll use it. We'll use it. We'll smooth this. Orders. Orders, my lord. Okay, so there are exactly 2 tracks in this pretzel library that are quote-unquote YouTube and stream safe. Because we're right back to it again. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. This is fine. And that's it. That's all there are. There's 2 tracks in the world genre that can be played on both YouTube and Twitch. Man, I gotta spring for Epidemic Sound at some point, don't I? The elevator. What's this, like, slow, quiet music? Alright, we're gonna try the elevator genre for a bit. There'll probably be 3 songs in this, so. Man, Pretzel's Library. If you set it for Twitch only, it's much bigger. I know that Gruff has a Yemen ceremony, but let's just say we're a little far away from building a throne room. I don't know where we'll build it either. I mean, one day we'll totally get rid of this lump, and there'll be a building here. Maybe that can be it. Maybe this can be the throne room. Nobody wants a lump, and that way the fucking inevitable insect hives will be in the throne room. Is that good? Probably not, but we'll put like a turret in there, or 6. That's a good thing for your throne room. Bow to me in front of the turret. Beep beep. TF2 turret noise. Beep beep. I was the greatest engineer to ever play TF2. Or, I mean TFC. Team Fortress Classic. The one that came before TF2. What's up, Gruff? Just hanging out in here. It's not necessarily the best place. Need some pemmican. We got a pemmican recipe forever, right? Yep. Sam's making it. There's also a Cook Simple Meals recipe that's not being done right now. These 2 rooms are pretty warm. I don't know. I would hate being in 27C. I'd be like, it's too hot. It's too hot. I was watching Simon Honeydew this morning, and he was complaining. What did he say? Every time you talk about... this is not what he sounds like. He thinks the weather in Britain is just so much worse than the weather anywhere else. And he says, you know, oh, well... when it's hot in Britain, people always say how much hotter it is in Arizona, and he's like, but it's dry. It's like, dude, the desert's dry. It still kills people, whereas in the muggy part of Britain, it just is just unpleasant. Death Valley is dry. It's dry. And he's like, oh, and then it's cold in Norway. but it gets cold in Britain and it snows. It snows in Norway too, and it's real deep, and then you die. You freeze to death in Norway, and you're just uncomfortable. Every stream needs a horse. We've been over this at King Horse. The Undertaker, isn't he like mayor or something of Death Valley? There's somebody. No, it's Kane, right? Kane is a mayor of some town in Tennessee or something like that. It's really weird. When I first heard it, I was like, what? I smoothed this, but it wasn't worth it. Let's change it. I'm pretty sure it's Kane is mayor of Knoxville, yeah. And the Undertaker is president of Canada. Oh wait, no, he's the Governor General of Canada. Surely other wrestlers are qualified for other offices if Kane can be the mayor of Knoxville. Like, you know, Andre the Giant, I realize he's dead. However, he could be president of France. Right? And you know, I don't know about Hulk Hogan because, you know, he's said some controversial things in the past, but I'm pretty sure he could still get elected in a lot of places. So, surely Hulk Hogan should be like, I don't know, the Prime Minister of Myanmar. Is Kane doing a good job in Knoxville? I have no idea. I'm not going to take your word for that, but it's not like I'm going to dispute it either. I'm sure he's like, you know, I'm sure he's very intimidating to his political opponents. Didn't he used to like wear a mask and talk about eating other people? Wasn't that Kane's gimmick? Like eating human beings? Wasn't he a cannibal? I'm pretty sure Kane was a cannibal. What was the movie that Hulk Hogan was in, where he was from outer space? It was a movie when I was a kid, and he fell on a skateboard. Kane has chokeslammed his PR person before. That's how could I? MDB. Kane is like a people eater, right? It's a very weird choice. Hulk Hogan's movie from the 1980s, I want to say. He was in some show called China, Illinois. I have no idea what that is. He did a voice in Saints Row. What's the movie? So there's like 2 songs in this category too. He was in Muppets in Space, of course. How could I forget? Santa with Muscles. This is too early or too late. It's 1990. It would have been when I was. It would have been like 88. I would have been just a wee lad. Suburban Commando. Suburban Commando. Hulk Hogan's greatest film. An interstellar hero from a distant world visits Earth and tries to fit in with the mundane yet kind suburban family. It's as bad as it sounds. Christopher Lloyd, Doc from the Back to the Future films, plays an ordinary person in it. That's how that casting is. He plays just a normal dude. I think if the mayor chokeslammed me, I would run against him. Just saying. Might not work, but I definitely would not. I'm really not prepared for the kind of rhetoric that revolves around like wrestling gags in politics. Like, I think I would find that so unpleasant. I'd be like, oh, I'm not voting for you ever. I don't care how good you are, because you make wrestling jokes and it's just too much. It's just too much. It's interesting, people's past professions invading their work, and they're modern politicians. They're modern politics. I don't think if there are like any more like obtuse ones. Oh, the My Pillow guy is apparently going to run for governor of Minnesota, and being quite familiar with Minnesota, I can tell you he has a chance of winning, because Minnesotans are fucking morons. But and he might not. But Jesse Ventura was already governor of Minnesota, and even though they're pretty far apart on the political spectrum, they have a similar level of respectability So you can clearly understand why the people of Minnesota would, in fact, elect both candidates. They're pretty much on the same page. Ventura now, like, at the time he was like a libertarian, left of center person. Now he looks like a crank. Like he's aged and he looks kind of like he doesn't really give a shit what his hair looks like or anything. So he looks like a fucking lunatic. He looks like Christopher Lloyd in the Back to the Future films. He looks like a crazy man. I wasn't I was only a remote viewer of that governorship, so I have no idea how he did as governor. I used to live in Illinois, and the governor of Illinois, the last governor, not the current governor. The current governor of Illinois is just a big fat billionaire. The guy before him was a multi-hundred millionaire. You gotta be more specific if you're gonna insult me, His Majesty King Horse, otherwise I won't know whether I think it's funny or not. Yeah, the current governor of Illinois is a big fat billionaire. The guy before him was a multi-hundred millionaire. He like ran a hedge fund and stuff, but he's probably only worth about 500 million instead of $1 billion. Anyways, he used to like dress up in motorcycle leathers and drive around like he was, like one of the guys. It was really weird. Harley guys who are like, corporate bankers is a really weird thing. Like, I want to drink and look tough on the weekends. It's really strange. They're all such fucking posers. It's really funny to see, though. But that was the governor of Illinois. That's not any more respectable than Jesse Ventura. It really isn't. Or the My Pillow guy, who is genuinely a little off. Like if you hear him talk, he's genuinely like manic and like probably has some sort of residual mental disability / illness. I mean, if you don't think that after having watched his pillow commercials, I don't think you were paying close enough attention, because his pillow commercials themselves are a little off. That's kind of like his gimmick, is that he's crazy about pillows. He gives me the used car salesman vibe too. And no offense to real used car salesmen. Actually, probably, but I don't know. But the My Pillow guy really carries that. And like I said, and he's substantially like off. Like, oh, if you talk to him in public, if you ran into him and you didn't know he was a successful entrepreneur, you would avoid him, because he'd be like one of those guys where you'd be like, just gonna move over here to the other side of the bar / restaurant / public space, because holy shit, I think you might stab me. I think you might stab me. Yeah, so there's 2 songs in this genre as well. They're both fine, but there's only 2. We're having a good day, Pretzel. Why is so little of Pretzel's music cleared for YouTube? It's very strange. Hundreds of tracks cleared for Twitch. YouTube, not so much. Well, let's see. It's the 8th of December. We've got some pemmican, but not much else. We should probably go hunting. There's not much food out there. Let's hare and rat meat it is. We probably kill this doe. Oh, but there's a bear. Well, hey, it's meat. Where is Farmer that the bear is? Okay. Farmer's indoors, in a building. He's not even the closest one to this bear. But I guess maybe by pathing he is? That's just dumb. That you get hunted by an animal when you're that far away. Alright, we only have one missile weapon, so it's seriously dangerous for us. Here. Did we get him? No. It's that stupid thing where, because the animal is running away, nobody wants to attack him anymore. Come back here. Yeah, great. This is a really badly worked out mechanic. Undrafted. Undraft it. Go ahead and give him the coup de grace of the bear. Rip his balls off. He's dead now. We need to eat him. Our food levels aren't particularly good. It's only mid-December, and we've got, you know, about 1,000 pemmican, and that's not actually that much. So we gotta eat the bear. We can't let the bear eat us. I know it's tempting. So a lot of these guys don't do anything because they can't. Like they're lame. Like Gruff here, he's the knight commander of this fortress. He can really only hunt. I mean, we also have him researching, but that's about it. And like people who can't haul and clean are fucking useless, right? These people are useless. What possible reason could there be for not being able to pick up stuff? Or like, you know, carry your laundry to the washing room. Fucking Hakuja and Oyster. How can you be a logger and not be able to carry logs? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Not at all. Right, so I've been watching the impeachment. As a spectacle, it's entertaining. I mean, I've watched so many, you know, of the same YouTube series over and over and over again, and the same TV shows. So I might as well watch something new. At least I haven't seen this impeachment before. It is the third impeachment I've definitely watched some of, though. So that's something. I'm so over season 3 of impeachment. I hate the fact that we had to impeach Donald Trump 2 times for no reason. And I say no reason because not because I don't think he's actually guilty of crimes worth of impeachment, but because we'll never actually convict him or uphold that impeachment. So it's effectively a reason. It's just an unproductive reason. Just seems like such a fucking waste of time. Not that they're you know too busy doing something useful. Just that in the end, I just don't think that they're ever going to accomplish anything. It's really fucking sad too. I think he deserved to be impeached for breaking the emollients clause because his family and himself directly profited from the presidency, and it's against the rules. It's in the Constitution. It's quite obvious. And they could have done that on, like, you know, day 5. Of course, there was never the majority or whatever in the House until 2018, and then the Senate. Technically, there's a slim majority now. But of course, you need 2/3 to impeach, so... Had they had the power to, they would have definitely thrown him out of office. But they were never, ever, ever in a position to. And they probably never will be. I don't know. American politics is so partisan now with the failure to, like, ever reach common ground that it's hard to believe that any party is ever going to have 2/3 majority in the Senate. And I don't know when the last time it happened. But there will never be enough Republicans to vote with Democrats either. Even though... ideologically, these parties are actually quite close together. There he comes. He's coming for Oyster, who is, what, in bed? No. Where is Oyster? Where's Oyster? He's idle outside in the field. Out here in the fields. Shoot him, Gruff. Good shot, buddy. And then they run away. I mean, this is better than the alternative, I guess, which is that your guy gets mauled and eaten off by himself and you can't even fucking do anything about it. Because, like, this thing's a fucking super predator. Uh-oh. Oh, they're coming right at us. Coming right for us! Get him! Wargs are, like, far too dangerous to allow a live. I guess, like, you could preemptively hunt every predator in the game, right? Like, I could just sit there on the animal list, the wildlife list, and, like, be like, alright, kill him, kill him, kill him. I say that, but one of these fucking boars is just as likely to kill somebody because they're so effective at doing so. No, somebody else haul him. You know what though? It says he wouldn't haul, but he was clearly carrying this rat. I know he shot it himself, but he was clearly bringing back this rat. He was like, "Look at this rat I have killed. We shall eat it and feast on the rat flesh." It's kind of gross. Oh man, I'm getting really angry at celebrities posting pictures of being on vacation and shit. Though I am traveling in April to go see my parents in Florida, who I have not seen in 2 years, because past that time, because they both already have their they're both old, obviously, because I'm old. My dad's real old. My stepmother is quite old as well. But they'll have received both of their vaccine doses by then, so they'll be safe. So I can see my parents, and maybe I'll get sick, but they'll be safe. That's the plan, at least. So I already bought plane tickets and everything. I was just waiting for them to get vaccinated or otherwise be immune in some way. And it seems like now they will be. So I'm gonna go see him. Probably not the smartest idea ever. I have to fly for like 6 hours, but probably 150 to 200 million Americans will be vaccinated by then. I probably won't be because I keep looking at eligibility from my healthcare provider, and it's saying months and months and months. So there's that. Oh, excellent man. Oh, farmer, come get this. Oh no, Bones is coming to get it. That's super valuable. I mean, all we have is herbal. Now we got the good stuff. Well, not the great stuff, not the glitter world, but the good stuff. Why did we go down? Yeah, Twitch is my uptime counter is 7 minutes, but I've been live for 28. And I have not dropped any frames. Good. Good job, Twitch. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, and then... Are you fucking kidding me? It's already broken into 2 pieces. Why did it do that? I didn't stop the streaming. Fuck me. I'm gonna have to fucking merge this shit. Why the fuck did that happen? Yeah, whatever, Twitch. You fucking suck, Twitch. Oh, great, a grizzly bear now. Everybody get outside and get in a group. You too, Sam. Don't let the grizzly bear fucking eat you. Gruff takes the shot from distance, and he hits. The bear runs away. But wait. The bear's not done with us, is it? No, the bear is still hungry. This time, he wants to eat someone else. Shoot him. Shoot him, Gruff. Shoot him again. Don't let him run away. Don't stop. Don't drop focus on the bear. Maintain the DPS. Well, he's coming for us again. This bear is so hungry that he's gonna eat Hakuja. It's okay, Hakuja. Nobody likes you, so. Oh. Okay. You kill it yet? No. You gotta get Gruff a gun, huh? I hit him in the butt. Her. Oyster, fall back. Right flank. Advance. Fire! Killed! Concentrate all fire on the Superstar Destroyer. Alright, pretty good job. We can eat this bear as well. So why the fuck did Twitch interrupt my stream there when I didn't drop any packets or start or stop? Now I gotta do something about fucking merging those VODs together. I have to use the YouTube editor because there's no way I'm downloading it and then doing it in fucking Premiere because that's just too much work for me. Man. And I hate the YouTube editor. It's awful. It's awful. It's really slow. Like to make a single insert point and exit point. It's like the slowest fucking thing in the world. It's atrocious. Atrocious. Alright, so we've got outer walls. That's something, right? They're not very good outer walls, but... Oh, we got plate armor. Oh my god. Alright, let's, should probably go straight up to electricity, but, you know, I'm doing kind of a medieval theme, sort of, maybe? Let's do long blades. No, let's do electricity. Because otherwise we're gonna get attacked by fucking drones or droids or whatever. And they're just gonna fucking kill us. We need a whole bunch of metal now. About my dick. We're talking about Myanmar. My dick is tiny, just like Myanmar. Oh, the flu. Oh. Who is the best medical worker? Bones, of course. That makes sense. Tend that oaf farmer right away. Let's get a bed up too for him. So get him off the floor. While we're at it, build a couple more beds. Hey, a lazy minion. How are you doing? Did you come for the dick jokes? I was watching Code Miko today. And it was a clip from a while ago. And Code Miko was talking about why Code Miko got banned. If you've never seen Code Miko, she's an Asian lady. I think she's actually Asian American or Canadian for what it's worth, but who does motion capture. She wears like a motion capture suit, and she's got some cameras and stuff for it. She does mocap and has a virtual avatar instead of herself, which is just a little weird. But she also like adopts other avatars and stuff. Like there's one where she's like a giant fish. And then anyways, and she's kind of like ADHD and hyper and fun. It's too manic to watch. But you did not come for the dick jokes. Well, that's good, because coming for dick jokes means you're a pervert. Those are both puns. Anyways, that's no good. Hey, farmer, Jason Statham, lie down in that bed. You might survive the flu better. Anyway, so Code Miko got banned a while back, and when she asked why she got banned, they said it's because she set up a donation, a bits donation, where if you donated $1 or 100 bits or whatever, it made the letter D show up in the right hand corner of the screen. So she was making a joke. For $1, you can send me a D pic or a dick pic, and that's why she got banned from Twitch, because pornography. Because that was pornography according to Twitch. Isn't that weird? Isn't that really like a really strange application of the rules? Like, I think it's really fucking odd. Like I'm not sure they know what the rules are. Why did you disconnect, OBS Studio? And then immediately reconnect like 30 seconds later. Twitch is no constancy when it comes to bans. Yes, it's very inconsistent. And people can't know why as well. So not only is it very inconsistent, oftentimes they will actually reject telling you why you were banned. So if you do get banned, they won't even give you the actual information that caused the ban, the behavior. So you can't fix it or change it. And then they'll uphold the dumbest bans as well. And the Code Miko one is an example. She appealed that ban. Yeah, okay, why did Dr. Disrespect get banned? He knows, right? You say they've never said why, but isn't it in fact that he did know? And he's never openly admitted it? That's what I suspect. I don't know what the truth is. I know he's never said it, and they've never said it either. But that doesn't mean they didn't tell him why he got banned. Which I don't know. The dude was massive. It's hard to believe that basically anything would have gotten him in trouble, but clearly something did. Whether it was legit or not, who knows? They're not transparent. It's a serious problem with the organization. Yeah, I know he said that he was never told why. I don't know if you're right. Lazy Minion says that if the ban was legit, Twitch would say why. I don't know if that's true. If there were legal matters at hand. So there's times when you can't talk about stuff. One of those times is when there's a court case. So maybe we'll hear about it in a year or 18 months or 2 years when that court case is resolved. Oh, we had dangerous deer. We need to get the team together for this. These deer are fucking dangerous. Let's hide in here, but with the door open. And we'll hit them with the hammer as they come in. Alright, and then we'll put Hajuka there. We'll put Gruff right here. We'll put Oyster right there. Now we're real tough. Come at me, dear. Come at me, dear. This free crazy meat. If an animal was insane enough, okay, you need to go here. If an animal was insane enough to like attack you, and it was an animal like this, a ruminant, you probably shouldn't eat it because it's got like rabies or something. So it looks like they're all turning rotten, anyways. I've seen people banned for the N-word and other similar infractions. Those generally tend to be straightforward, right? Like people know why they got banned. Like there's no question there. Why did I get banned? I say the N-word all the time. I don't ever get in trouble at home. My mom never spanks me when I say the N-word. My mom never spanks me when I say the N-word. That's funny. That's right. She only spanks you when you've been good anyways. Oh yeah. Stepmom! Step sibling jokes. Are those still funny? ... What? A lazy minion. Do you think I'm gonna get banned for implied incest jokes? I could. I'll never be banned because you have to have more than one person watching you to be banned. So you don't get banned if you're all by yourself. So if you're just talking to people who you hallucinate, like a lazy minion who probably doesn't actually really exist, you can't prove that he or she exists. Or like His Majesty King Horus. I mean, what kind of username is that? I can't even make up probable ones. Well, you can report me all day, a lazy minion, but I don't think you'll ever find anything that I'm doing is a ban infraction. But you never know, right? You never know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I could show my nipples or something. That might get me banned. It's unclear. I've definitely seen male nipples recently on Twitch, and that person is still streaming. There was no focus on the nipple. Wasn't nipple focused programming. It was just you're a white guy, so that's one strike. How dare you assume? How dare you assume my race? You don't know anything about me just because I'm the palest person on the planet. You don't know where I'm from. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, right, about getting legit reasons to get banned, like, and when they've happened. Animal abuse. People get banned for animal abuse, right? But only sometimes. Only if you're not hot, basically. If you're hot, you can abuse animals. That's fine. So on the end of this bedroom area, I'm going to build like a rec room. So I can have like an airlock on the door as well. So let's I think we'll probably want to be this way, but we'll just use this as an airlock rec room same time. That's a 7, right? Yeah. And then in the short term, we'll just like build out, because we'll just build out this way. We'll probably end up moving the door. Okay, lazy minion, go be productive. Clean your room. Wash your clothes. Shovel the sidewalk. Stitch your sombreros. Water the goats. And I don't know, something else very clean and productive. Don't get banned from Twitch either for saying something in chat, because you'll totally get banned. Good luck on not getting banned. So did I bring all that metal back? That one was there, and then I told it to do some down here as well. No, that's a bunch of it's still there. We'll wait for it to come back. We want to build some suits of armor. We have a fueled smithy we can build. We want to get both of those.